What is up, YouTube? It is your boy Jod here from Puma, Plow, playing some more Farming Simulator 25. We're back on Judith Plains, Montana. Let's get to it. It's Trent and Contract Tony.
It's
How are
Contract
you?
Tony.
Yeah, it's
I'm
Contract
good.
Tony now. It's popping.
What do you know?
Oh, a few things. I know that I've planted a lot of corn today and still currently planting a lot of corn. I know that somebody was in here this morning and hauled some dry corn to Jack Daniels, so now we have whiskey. Is Tony down to party or what we know?
Heck yeah, buddy. It's out of my regiment though, you know. It does involve a contract, so for those reasons I'm out.
For those reasons I'm out.
Oh, I'm walking so slow, I gotta change that.
Oh yeah, no cheater mode anymore, you know.
It's not cheating. I'm not tabbing.
Okay.
Even though, you know, I may have this one. The problem is I run so fast and like I get caught like in buildings and then I can't get out.
Scoot, we have whatever was there too dry yesterday, so there's 232,000 dry corn right now, but if we look here at Jack Daniels, there's actually still 4,400 dry corn there, and that means we have 32,540 whiskey. That's a lot of liters of whiskey. So I think it sells in June, July, something like that. Big Mert, what's going on, man? How you doing today? All right, so I'm gonna leave these guys planting here. I've got other stuff going, so we need to kind of go do a
contract
check up. No, I'm not doing contracts. That's all Tony. I'm not involved in the contracts in any way. That's all Tony.
I gotta get that one mod.
We can come down here and mow that clover too.
Yeah, you gonna do the science?
Actually, I do want to do science. I don't know if I have tractors to do science, but
Tony,
I would like to do some science.
I steal 2 tractors, it's the end of the world.
Do you like how I just laid on the horn?
Yeah, I was waiting for you to pull out and then all I hear is honk honk. Like good morning to you too.
In fairness, you were coming from the road. I was on the gravel, so I would assume you would have had the right of way there. So
Probably.
but
You
ain't
have the
nobody
bigger
got time for
tractor.
that. Ain't nobody got. I did have the bigger tractor, yeah. Ain't nobody got time for proper right of ways, right?
Something like that.
Nah, no time. All right, so I've planted / planting all but one in corn because, well, we need corn. We need a lot of corn. So yeah. Stan, what's going on? It is on. What's popping?
Always contract Tony is almost done with 2 contracts.
Yep, the plowing. There's a plowing contract almost done, and what's that other one? Hoeing.
There's just so much good money out there that you just gotta take advantage of it, you know.
Listen, I almost started a sorghum harvest contract last night.
Yeah, I just went to bed.
It was on field 111. It was worth like 160, or no, it was worth $80,000.
It's 111. I'm assuming that's up
Top
north.
right corner. Top right.
Oh,
I almost started the contract and went to bed. Like I
It's like-
almost.
like 61 Junior.
Yeah.
Plus you kind of want to do the cultivating and plowing ones on clover and alfalfa fields.
I will say with all these contracts going, my map is jittery as all get out. But this is one of the purchases I made last night, by the way, or this morning. Conveyal, because that new horse drill seeder thing I bought yesterday on sale, I can't really fill it with like the one I'm towing. So
You bought a conveyor.
I bought a Conveyal. Abels, what's up? So that's out here running around. I actually kind of am curious how much seed he still has on board. I am doing the thing where I'm not fertilizing with seeders, so I don't have to fill them up as often. So we will, we're going to have to do a ton of fertilizing here in a little bit. So, but that's okay. I need another big tractor, so I might pull the trigger on another big tractor here in a minute once Tony gives me some money. Right, Tony?
That's the plan.
Okay. There you go. Contract complete. It's finished. Heck yeah,
That
16
mod
grand.
definitely works.
All right. Which one?
More visual animals.
Oh. Gotcha. Oh, buddy's at 51% seed. He's got 43 minutes left to go out here. 7 miles an hour has never felt slower for some reason than with this planting rig. I don't really know why, but it seems like this thing is crawling.
Uh-huh.
So I can't wait to upgrade to that Vater stud one, the new one. Eventually.
I think that's why I upgraded to the American version of that.
I gotcha. But the good thing is this guy should be fine to finish. He won't need any more seed. So this field with that tractor planter combo is going to take just over 2 hours to plant. So I think we need some bigger planters. I could be wrong. Harry, what's going on? How are you?
That's 60.
But that's okay. It's all good.
That's a lot of beef though.
Beefalo. Nice.
Yeah,
Right,
with the mod you can change how many visual animals you have in your pasture.
Gotcha. For how much you want to kill your game, or
well, you can up it all the way up to 200.
Holy cow! Literally, there's a lot of cattles.
That's
right.
a lot of chickens too.
We need to run over here and move the roller. I think it is done. That's what's up there on course play. Which is the tractor I need for that fertilizer, but rolling's important too, but I really do need to get fertilizing going. So I think we're gonna buy another tractor here in a minute. Something big, something with power, something cheap.
756 Ford.
Something blue, something borrowed. I don't know. Not sure exactly what we're going to get into, but it needs to be able to pull that fertilizer efficiently. Not everything will pull that fertilizer efficiently, so we will see. And I don't know what's up with plowing this field, but next time we got to shrink up the working width on our plow for out here. For sure.
Is this slippage?
I'm assuming that's what it is, yeah. Makes sense if it is, you know. Right,
You're almost the new versatile, or the front wheel assist.
How much is that?
Right off the rip, it's 259,500.
I'm a long ways from that.
With
Tony doesn't have
Tony
doesn't have that many contracts going.
I can refresh a lot of times.
How's it going? Welcome in. Big
Tony
news,
around,
chat. Big news, chat.
Big news.
Big news.
Big news guy.
I got auto drive. I got auto drive to work last night to go get propane and all at home, and it backs in at the propane with a semi truck and trailer.
Really?
Big news. Okay. It's not pretty, but it does work. I can show it. Actually, if you guys want to see it, chat, I'll go fire that up right now. Oh, that'll bring me to the other thing I bought overnight. You need my config now? It's not that hard to. It's like I said, it's not pretty. So let's not get too excited here. Oh man. But it does work, and and I got water to work going to Jack Daniels last night. So That means it hauled. We had 600,000 water, but it's at 536 now. So, which, by the way, is a lot of water. Just throwing that out there. But yeah, it does do the job. Yeah. So. If it fits, it ships. Just saying. Tony, I'm gonna look forward to when you get all these contracts done, okay? My game is dying. I don't know about your game.
It's.
I'm dogging.
You can kind of tell.
By the way, this is the other new purchase overnight. I bought another truck. And yes, I went with the ugliest paint job ever. Paint scheme.
It's not that ugly. It's actually pretty good.
Okay.
It don't look half bad.
I don't like the tan. If it had something else there, like maybe the white.
Yeah, the tan kind of throws it off.
The tan throws it off. Yeah. What's up, Dan?
Howdy, John, Trent,
How's
Tony,
poppin'?
chat.
Comfort actually doesn't look bad though with the tan.
By the way,
Tan
this tanker lies. Just for the record. It does. It lies.
I'm calling DOT.
Hey now. Oh, I didn't name the thing propane last night because I deleted and rebuilt the waypoint like 45 times, so I got tired of naming it. So yeah, this was the on sale item. It was like 30 grand for that truck. I think it looks good. Awesome.
The small sleeper or the non-sleeper or the sleeper version?
Oh no, the little day cab, baby. Or no, that one does have the small sleeper. I changed it up. I decided to do something different. Normally I wouldn't do that, but
To me, it kind of looks better with the short and it's the big sleeper.
Oh, I can't do it what I want to do. Welcome in, y'all. Time Cat, what's going on? And Gen Z. I don't know where I'm going. Okay. Well, the thing about the cab over is it works a lot better with the trailers we have. The DLC truck only works with the one trailer that we have. The other trailers don't work on it. So.
Yeah, at least you tried that. I've only had mine on Super Beast.
Yeah. That's the truck you see in fields with weeds growing around it. No, you're not wrong. Plugger, hello. Only has 500. That's not bad, Jeff. Yeah, if you want to send it my way, feel free. I'll check it out. But like this propane trailer, when you get it full, you can't pull it with the DLC truck. It doesn't turn. Our flatbed that we have for bales, same deal. When you get it full, you can't turn the DLC truck. This truck will turn. So that's why I bought a second one, because like yesterday we could have used, we kind of needed both of our tippers plus the bale trailer. So for 30 grand, which I mean, bales will pay for that in like 2-3 loads, you know? So I was like, I'm just gonna do it. I don't really intend on having a fleet of them, but when it comes down to it, they work. Yeah, they don't like to pull this hill fully loaded with much, but for the rest of the map, they work great, and they follow auto drive very well. So I don't mind them. I do mind this crud I have in my eye right now, but I don't mind the truck at all. But yeah. All right. When does whiskey, when does that sell? Sells in like June. Okay. Allegedly. We are definitely going to have to load some of that up and haul it out. And actually, if we look, we should have, there it is. There's our whiskey. Some of it anyway. That's not all of it. But There we go. You betcha. The cab overs are like 2 tracks when it comes to auto drive. I mean, well, let's not get too ahead of ourselves. We are going to do a back end course here at Propane, and I'm going to show it to you guys. It's not great, but it works. Or at least it worked last night for a couple trips. It did work for a few. I was chatting with Plugger and I was like, I got it. I was so excited. But anyway. All right. So at $161,000, there's really only like one. We have 2 options. We could buy another quad, like older quad, or buy another 8,000 John Deere. Although the 8,000 John Deere, it should pull that roller, right?
Okay. What about the small or the little Ford?
I don't think we have the money for that, do we? I don't.
Right off the rip.
133,000. It only has 300 horsepower though. 265. All right, so here we're gonna watch this. All right, chat, watch this. So we're driving through the, the back of the TSC here. Okay. We're gonna pull over here. Now it does some things I don't quite understand, but I really have never gotten a backup course to work. So we're just gonna celebrate the small W here. All right. Please work. Otherwise I'm gonna look like a, yeah. It worked last night. But so for some reason he does like full left, full right, full left, full right. I don't know why.
Yeah,
so this is
how auto drive does.
Autosave, hello. You're so aggressive. But like I said, it does work. Come on, Bessie. Come on, you can do it. It's so slow. I could probably turn my backup speed up, but 2 miles an hour is okay.
I just want to see the driver in there swinging that wheel back and forth.
Right? Could you imagine being that driver? All right, so I'm filling up with propane. Now, another weird thing that it does, it's not done being weird yet. Not quite done yet. That's okay. Hope the truck has good power steering. That's all I know. It's backing up better than you, informs him, Tomcat. Wow. Alright, so 11,264 in propane. Now, here's the part I really don't understand. It's going to pull back up. It's set to go to the dryer now. It's trying to go to the dryer. And then it's gonna, maybe I need like an exit from here. I'm not sure, but it's gonna back up again.
You should, so like from where the backup point ends, you should be able to like start the new line coming off of that.
Yeah, so I have that. And it totally ignores it. Although it actually will run it here in a second, but. So what I have it set so when it backs in, the last point is the propane, right? And then from there I have it driving out, but it kind of just does weird things. But I have it working with a semi-trailer and I don't have to haul propane myself. So I don't really care. It gets a little weird, but at the end of the day, it's going to work. And then there's one other modification I had to make you up here at town, or in town. I got rid of the right turn from like the road the shop's on out to the main road because the fence for the shop was catching this trailer and like anything. So he's actually going to drive this way, but he's not going to go that way. This is some fancy front wheel work, right? And yeah. This led me to find something in town that I didn't know about till last night.
Dairy.
There's another fire station. Another huge fire department. So That's kind of cool. Anyway.
Can you work the doors?
Yeah, you can. It's basically a free building. You can do what you want.
Nice.
And that's where the Wendy's is. The Wendy's is next to the fire station. It tracks.
I know where I'm gonna hide all the tractor trailers now.
I was thinking about setting up parking spots for them.
Did I say that out loud?
Yeah, you did. Yeah. There's another fire station down south that has like drive-through for semis.
Oh, nice.
So we could auto drive parking spots in there real easy. Get Jacob a Frosty. Wow. Yeah, Tony is oh, there he is right there. Tony. Tony's working on contracts right now. We need the cash, so I'm not gonna say it either. Just saying. Alright, so I'm gonna jump out here at the shop and let Buddy haul propane. I don't want him to haul more than one load though, so I'll have to stop it. But we need another large tractor, chat. So we either go with like the Ford or the Versatile, the little guys.
What's that 8-wheel one?
That's Big Roy. It's a one of one. It's a real life tractor. Versatile made it. It's kind of a pig in farm sim, but it works.
Whoa.
It definitely is a pig in farm sim.
Yeah, the turning is
the turning, the speed.
You need it.
Maybe eventually. Maybe eventually. Yeah, I don't need the 625 horsepower, I'll tell you that, but I don't mind it. You guys are gonna hate what I'm gonna do with this thing though. I know chat's about to rage, but I'm gonna put single wides on it. Because auto drive reasons, I don't want it to have I can't do duals. Yeah. Oh, can't do duals. Oh, extra lights, heck yeah. I'm here for that. Okay. No plates. Alright, see, here's the thing. It's fine if it only goes 19. It's the horsepower, or it's not the horsepower. It's the fact that it's $90,000. That's why we buy. That's why we buy big tractor. It's 90 grand. It's cheap. So.
Well, I'm gonna take my kid out to go buy him a bike because he keeps asking for one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
We got him a helmet for his birthday, like all those knee pads, all that stuff, and now he's like, bike.
So he knows.
Buddy. We'll get you one.
All right, we'll have fun.
Yep, I'll catch y'all later.
Take care, Dan. See ya.
And by the way, a whole 19 miles an hour? No, it only goes 17.
It actually doesn't look as bad as I thought it would with just
the single tires. Yeah, they're not skinnies. I could have gone with single skinnies.
Not the duals. White duals.
Well, I know, but for auto drive reasons, I don't want.
I know, but his head looks like it doesn't have white duals. White tires without the duals.
Oh, I gotcha. Here, let's go back and look at the different configurations here. Yeah, see, normally I would run something like that probably. Or like that, actually, a little spaced out maybe for like rows. That's probably what I would normally run, but yeah, we could do. Oh yeah, let's do that. There's nothing actually holding them together. So when you drive away, the outside ones just stay there. Yeah, that looks great. Yeah, there's nothing. It's in the mod hub. It's fine. It's a mod hub tractor. It's okay. Okay, that propane truck I need to stop before I go where I'm going, which is fine. I don't want him to actually haul. I don't need propane right now. That was more so just to show y'all that I got it to work. It's awkward and it's ugly. But so am I, so. That was funny. That was funny. But no, it definitely does work. There is a PTO. Yeah. Yep. Giants is, they thoroughly test everything, guys. You betcha. Can we talk about another Giants whoopsie that I discovered today?
Here we go again.
Do what, Trent?
There we go again.
Trent knows what I'm going to talk about because I pointed it out to him before stream. Do we just do it? Like, just rip the Band-Aid off and do it?
Yeah.
All right, well, let's not pay attention to Tony high-speed run around the farm. It's fine.
I'm not tabbing.
He's not tabbing.
He's
He
in,
has this
he's in
player
an
speed.
airplane or a helicopter, John.
He has his player speed set to yes, but he's not tabbing. So.
I'm channeling my inner hobby horse.
Tony's not actually flying, Sean. He is just high speed running. He ate his Wheaties this morning, you know?
I'm the Usain Bolt of Judith Plains, Montana.
Didn't he? No, that wasn't him that did bad things. Never mind. That was that other guy. Remember the Blade Runner? Remember him? He was the guy that he was like a W amputee or whatever, and he had like prosthetics, but he ran against like people with legs. Remember him? In the Olympics?
I do not.
Okay, because he did bad things. So.
Oh.
Yeah. He's using DevTool, Sean, to do what he's doing. Create image of Tony hobby horsing. Tomcat, I have some source material if you want it. Some great photos of Tony. That one of you like eating the mac and cheese while hobby horsing? Come on, think about this. That would be amazing, right?
Amazing is one word to describe it.
Yeah. I think it would be awesome. Mac and cheese while hobby horsing. Goodness me. Alright, so we actually want to send this guy back home because, again, I don't need this to do this. I did have to adjust my auto drive in the homestead too. The problem is the trailer, you know, the axles are all the way at the back. So it takes all the turning room to make it maneuver places. But I got it figured out, so we're chilling. Took me a minute last night, but I got it. Actually, here, let's just do this. Drive ourselves, so we don't need auto drive. I can drive faster, so I can pass that there track. You betcha. So all of our fields are either planted or are working on being planted. I just need to fertilize the world, which is going to be fun. That's what that new tractor's for, actually. I gotta go find the spreader. Tony left it at a field when he stole it. Or no, I stole that tractor. My bad.
I'll say I stole the tractor next to the fertilizer.
Yeah, you did. The one that was on the, rotary hoe, right?
Yeah, but I'm actually coming back with that one now.
I was saying, can you put that back on there eventually, or?
Yeah, I'm heading back to the farm with that tractor now.
Okay, rotary hoe still down at 6. 6, I think, is the only field that we need to rotary hoe. I think so. Yeah, because 6 is the only field that didn't get plowed. So either we rotary hoe it or we break out our sprayer and spray it after the weeds come up. Either way, don't care. All right, the swapping 17 miles an hour is it's something. How fast does the tracked one go? It says 19 also. Okay. I doubt it actually goes 19. See, these only go 12. Like, these are cool, but like, man, I guess they're cool. I actually haven't used them yet. I guess they're good. I don't know. Have no idea. And then if we get to it today, chat, we can do some science. We have a little bit of science we could conduct today. We would have to lease a loading wagon, though. So, yeah. They sound good, so it's fine. Fair play. Fair. Man, this one's got... I put all the technology in here. We definitely need that in our old school tractor. 107.1. I feel like that's a radio station in St. Louis, isn't it?
What is it?
107.1.
I don't know.
I feel like that is. That's like... When I was younger, that used to be like gangster rap.
Because, like
that's where all the rap music was.
There's like Z1077.
Yeah.
That's like a hip hop rap station.
Yeah. But that's what, like...
You know?
That's like very mainstreamy stuff. And like...
Yeah.
Oh, right.
I think that's why they put those down for a reason, but you know, you do you, buddy.
Oh, you know what? I know what 107.1 is.
It's like talk radio or something.
I don't know. I don't think it's the real station. 107.1 is what the Never Enough Lights guy uses for his radio station. I think that's what it is. Oh God. It all goes back to Christmas lights, chat. Just remember that. Everything goes back to Christmas lights with me. Alright, come on. This looks good all set up together here. Heck yeah, dog. I'm here for it. This corn's almost done being planted. Nice. Okay, hello. That's not the path I wanted to lock onto there, farm set, but okay.
But it's gonna be the line that you're gonna go on.
It's gonna be, it is gonna be. Alright, so I didn't have to refill our seeders all the time. I turned off all the used fertilizer in course play for the seeders, so now we get to fertilize with this thing. But I think this thing uses less fertilizer.
You'd be correct.
I haven't done the science, but I feel like it uses a lot less fertilizer. So that's okay. It's all good. Buddy's what? Okay, he's getting there. These guys are done, both done down there? Okay. So I just have a ton of fertilizing to do. Tony, if you run out of contracts, you can grab our little fertilizer and help out if you want.
I just dropped the plow. I'm bringing that tractor back down to hook up to the rotary hoe.
Okay. You want to hire that in this field?
Sure.
Like on the north side somewhere, so hopefully he won't interfere with the planter. Planter's almost done.
Sure.
Okay, appreciate it.
I can run it if you want.
I mean, you're Mr. Contract over here.
Okay.
I don't care.
I'll hire that guy. You said put him on the north side?
Yeah, hopefully he'll stay over here. Make him do like the center of the field. No
Okay.
headlands. Yeah. Yeah, I'm ready. We'll catch you. Have fun. Yeah, we'll catch you. Just so he can start the rotary hoe process without interfering with the planter. The planter's got a few minutes left. He won't be too much longer.
I kind of like this Deutz tractor. I don't think I've ever ran it.
I saw a Deutz tractor in IRL the other day.
Did you really?
Yeah, not an old one. It was new, but
Huh.
I'd never seen it. Never seen one before. I've seen a tractor like what you're driving before in real life at Deutz, but not like a newer one. It was a mowing crew.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've been mowing highways again around here, so. Which not a minute too soon, man. The highway in front of the farm is terrible right now. I haven't been mowing it this year. It's been too wet out there. I think I only mowed it once or twice and like almost got stuck, and I was like, I'm good. So. Actually, we were shocked. Your family mowed all the way to my lane the other day.
Really?
Yeah, and then the other guys, they brought down a skid steer with a mower on it, and they mowed the other side. I was shocked. Normally, they don't do any mowing down there, so. And normally, your family doesn't mow all the way to my lane. So I was like, all right, that's cool. I'm here for it. I mean, I don't mind doing the mowing. It's just it's been too wet out there. Pizza, welcome in. What's going on? Happy Saturday to you. Let's pop it. Is there a way to change the courseplay field boundary? Jeff, I think you'd have to use a plow or meadow grass to change that. Does that make sense? 72.
Yeah, you probably have to paint it.
Where's 72? 73.
South of Big Sky.
Which one's Big
You know
Sky?
where 82 is? The ring around for the road.
Right where your mouse is now.
Oh, that is 72. Ah. I'm assuming Jeff's talking about this. Bottom left, yeah. You would have to plow that out or like meadow grass that off or something. Yeah, make it not a field, basically.
Yeah, until you were able to buy the
Yeah.
buy the land below it.
Oh, Pizza's off to a pool party? All right, Pizza. Make sure you have a drink with an umbrella in it. Use your sunscreen. Stay safe now. We'll catch you. Have a good one. We'll be here. I'll be here all day unless we get storms. Like, that are bad. So, hopefully not. We'll catch you, Pizza. Have a good time. Yes, Dad, he says. What are you, Tony? Called me Dad? You know, Tony, I was waiting all day on Father's Day for you to show up at my house with a new, you know, Alice Chalmers WD from the 40s, you know?
You think so?
And it just never happened. I was kind of sad.
I'm sorry. See, here I go again.
What?
I was running too fast. Now I'm stuck in a building. Okay, I'm out. I got stuck in one of like those harvester silos earlier.
He definitely tabbed you out.
No, I didn't.
Tony, what is that GS code?
I hit my tilde key twice and typed in speed and then hit enter.
Oh, speed?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, player super speed toggle.
I just typed speed, hit enter, and the next thing you know, I can run faster than the international semi-truck. Which really isn't saying much.
No, it's not.
Well, I mean, it only activates when you hit shift. That's nice.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta, it's just like, you still walk slow, but...
You just walk as slow as a nail and then
Touch
hit
out.
shift and you're Usain Bolt.
Wow. Black Hat, thanks for the bits. What's poppin'? Long time no talk. Oh, wait. Talked to Blackhead earlier in TS. Well, yeah. Yep, Tony's Usain Bolt over there. Just getting it done. Making us... are you really making us money, or am I spending it too fast?
Yes.
That might be the problem.
Trying.
Well, I'm done spending money for now. I mean, we just got this one little field we're planting here. Or finishing up field 6. Everything else is planted right now. Ideally, we'd keep the roller moving, but, like, we also don't have to. But, like, you know, it's a couple %, so we might as well. Right now, it's just all about fertilizing. For me, anyway. But, yeah. The Easy Dev Tools. Oh, you can freeze time in the Easy Dev Tools? Nice. Oh, that might be the one reason I want that mod. Oh, man.
All with your 7 and 8 key.
Oh, you know, the other thing I used to use Easy Dev in 22, and I would use the teleport function.
Yeah, it's nice.
I would use that on, like, when I was not streaming mostly. I didn't want to, like, show y'all. You could cause a lot of crop damage with it, though, is the problem, so. Easy Dev's been out for, like, a week or so. Not like a super long time, but a little bit. You betcha. I'm not running it. I don't have it. That's not a like essential mod for me. I know it is for some people, but I don't care for it as much.
Yeah, it is so nice for testing.
Probably because I use it to cheat. What I would consider cheating, which is the flying, but also probably shouldn't do that on a 4X map, right?
What, teleport?
Yeah.
You'll be fine.
It's in the mod hub. Black cat. You betcha. And the 0 speed, wow. Alright, so Buddy's got like 1 pass left there. 1 pass left on the corn plant. We'll send him home. We're just gonna drive around the map and collect everybody and send them home. That's kind of what my goal is. The good thing is, though, he's able to do this whole field. I haven't filled him up with seeds, so he's been rocking this whole field, so that's pretty nice, actually. Takes him over 2 hours, but if I don't have to interfere, that's kind of nice. I like that. Just saying. Good thing I bought that $100 and something thousand conveyor, huh? Oh well, it's fine. It's all good. Tony, I think we're down to 40 pumpkins to plant.
Really? They're getting with it, huh?
Yeah, you know how many I've planted? Not a single one. So.
Slacker.
Well, when I go to the farm, I'm busy with like mowing and other stuff, you know. So I've been doing other stuff while Pops has been planting, and he's had brother help him plant some too. Although I think Pops has actually been the one to put actually plant every pumpkin. He also he likes to control the depth a lot, you know? He doesn't like to let other people do that.
Uh-huh.
Mostly because my brother doesn't know how to control when you're planting, he's just all over the place, so it's better. He does all the other, grunt work, you know? So, Pops has actually been the one to plant them all this year. Which is very rare. That usually doesn't happen. But that's okay. So I think he might be done either today or tomorrow. It depends how wet it is down there. I think it rained down there pretty good yesterday. But yeah. But your family was watering soybeans on Wednesday.
I could see that. In the past 24 hours, your place had 1.5 inches.
I would believe that based on radar, yeah. What is the optimal depth of a pumpkin seed? About yay.
And for those
Probably.
wondering,
What?
for those wondering how deep a yay is, a yay bit, it's just past a smidge.
Yeah, but you don't want to go to like a smidge bit, you know?
Very
just a smidge.
Very technical terms around here.
Yeah. Probably about an inch to an inch and a half. You don't want to go super far with pumpkins.
There you go, Tony.
So yeah. Don't want to go super far. And then we like to water them in, but of course with all the rain we got yesterday, I doubt Dad waters them in. But like right now with the ground as warm as it is and everything, you can plant a pumpkin and 3 days later it's up. Which is pretty nice.
What a unit there, buddy.
Uh-oh. What is it?
D21. Or a D...
Oh, it is a D21, yeah.
And you see what's on the grill?
For sale sign. Yeah, Tony, where are you parking that?
I don't know. What in the...
Hey, Pops and I were actually Pops and I went and looked at a trailer the other day, Tony.
I guess I must hit the radio button on my keyboard. Next thing you know, I just hear like this tropical music playing. I was like, what in the hell?
It's number 5.
Yeah. Look at a trailer, huh?
I took my controls out the other day for the radio finally. I hit it by accident while I was streaming. I was like, uh-oh.
Had a good run, boys.
Yeah. Nice knowing y'all. Copyright strike, yeah. Yeah, we stopped at a place and looked at some trailers. It's not probably as heavy duty as we want, but the price is pretty fair, so.
So where he got his other trailer?
Yeah. Actually, it is. Yeah. So I don't know if we're gonna actually like pull the trigger on it, but I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. We were joking the other day about like, you know, that auction place over in Illinois that does the online thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, well, we take our old plow that we're never going to use that 3-bottom plow again. We take that, we take our disc, and we can take the old poo hauling trailer. There's probably some other things we could find around to send to that auction, and then you take that money and buy a new trailer with it, right? Sure. So that old plow, I mean, it ain't worth much, but it is kind of an odd duck because it's a Massey Harris Ferguson. They only used all 3 names for a couple of years, so I'm not saying it's rare. It's kind of odd. Could be rare. I don't know.
Like a collector or 2 out there.
Yeah, if somebody knew what it was, yeah. I mean, it's wore out. It's, you know, where your 3-point hitch goes on the bottom 2 arms, you know.
Yeah, the 2-point.
You usually have a pin that goes down through the pin, you know. You know what I'm talking about? Like a safety pin?
Yeah, good old finger pincher.
Yeah. Well, where those go in, you could probably fit like 3 of the old finger pinchers in there. It's so wore out. It's so bad.
Definitely is wore out.
Wait, they're taking stuff at that auction right now? Are they really? Wait, I forget you're on the east side. You know these things. Okay, I might have to take some stuff there.
I feel like I speak for Hoyt here. I believe he prefers Western Illinois.
Oh, not the east side?
I think they prefer to be called Western Illinois.
Oh, yeah, because the east side is like East St. Louis. Never mind. Sorry. Yeah, you're not in East St. Louis. My bad, dog. Yeah, that's too much glitter. Yeah, my bad.
I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
He laughs.
Speaking of the glitter, Jonathan's conversation earlier.
I know. I was gonna say, Tony. I told a couple of the guys about our conversations. Yeah. For East St.
Whose conversations?
The glitter. Billboard.
Oh, Jeff, you can. That's true. You can draw a custom field. I've never had good luck with doing that, honestly. The last time I tried that was on Elm Creek 4X by Stevie, but the first time we played it, and those boundaries did not turn out well. Yeah, you have to redo the whole field. It's not just like... I would honestly, if you're having trouble with it, Jeff, what I would do is just what's the actual issue, I guess. That's the real question. Because if anything, I would almost just take meadow grass and go straight across and just forget this little bit of the field.
Until at least you own that property.
Yeah, once you buy the property, you can do something with it, but yeah, that's what I would do if you're having issues with it. Yeah, that's 4.8 million to buy that little nub. So, no thanks. But yeah, I would just meadow grass across it, and then boom, it'll draw a new boundary for you. You don't have to go in there and outline it. But that's just my theory in life. I don't know. I don't know how serious about selling stuff Dad actually is, because like that plow we're never gonna use. Never. If we want to plow, we have our little Alice plow, which we don't really plow anymore. We field cultivate everything, so. But yeah. It's no issue, just a sharp turn. Oh. I gotcha. Okay. I gotcha. I'd have to, I don't know. I really do want to get rid of the old manure trailer. We don't use it. That trailer hasn't been moved since 2019. In fact, I bet it's half sunk in the ground. I bet the tires are up to the rims by now. And then there's like some random stuff in the trailer. Again, hasn't been moved since 2019. So clearly we don't need it, right? Just saying. Not that I'm not trying to turn it into my sister and like tell my dad that he needs to get rid of everything, because I don't think that's fair to somebody. Or polite, or, you know, wanted. So I'm not trying to be like that, but you know, there's a few things we could move. Honestly, I think we only paid like a couple $100 for that plow, so I don't even know what it would be worth.
Yeah, but at this point, it's like just pure profit.
I mean, yeah, that plow's been sitting in that shed for... We bought that thing off Craigslist like 15 years ago or something. We bought that thing forever ago. The problem is it's a 3-point hitch plow with no gauge wheel. And so it's very difficult to control your depth with that. So like 1 minute we were plowing 3 inches deep. The next minute you're plowing 9 inches deep and the tractor's dying. So very difficult. So I wouldn't mind if that thing went away. But again, I'm not trying to be like, Pops, you have to. Every time my sister like sees Dad, she's trying to convince him to get rid of everything. Drives me insane, for the record. That's okay. Although brother's just as bad too. Yeah, between the two of them, they're terrible. Always on Dad's case about getting rid of stuff. Which I don't understand why. If Dad wants to have stuff, who cares? Let Dad have stuff. I don't know. Seems kind of silly to me to bother. Who cares? Alright, that's gonna go home. We're gonna finish fertilizing over here real quick. Then we'll go back the other way. Right. Well, they're both kind of minimalist to a point, actually. They're like, they don't have a lot of stuff, if you will, Jacob. So, I think part of it is kind of like Mom was maybe a little bit of a hoarder, you could say. And so they went like the extreme the other way. And as far as I'm concerned, if your stuff makes you happy and, you know, doesn't like, as long as you can still walk through your house, you don't have like paths and stuff stacked to the ceiling, you know, like who cares? And like the farm's not, there's not that much stuff laying around down there, you know, it's fine. Tell you. Now that I would tell my sister to get rid of those stupid chairs she has, yeah.
Did I miss a story about chairs?
Maybe. We went over there for Father's Day.
Okay.
And she's got around her kitchen table, she used to have these really nice, like all wood chairs. They were super sturdy and nice. And she got rid of them. She bought these really flimsy, you know, the chairs that are at Mod Pizza.
I'm going to say no on that one.
Okay, because they're like that, but even cheaper. They're from IKEA, so they're probably not actually cheap, but they are the chintziest, flimsiest little chair ever. And actually, I didn't say this on stream before, but I'm pretty sure I bent the backrest on the chair I was sitting in. Just, you know, existing. When I got up, I was like, ooh, that chair doesn't look right. I just didn't say anything. It could have been bent from somebody else in the past, too, because my brother-in-law's a big guy, too, so. I don't know. I'm going to say I didn't do it, but I think I might have. So. But yeah, these chairs, they suck, and they're from IKEA, and that makes them suck even more. I'll be honest, I'm not a fan, so. Oh, yeah. And then apparently she just got rid of her couch at her house and got a sleeper sofa, which if you know anything about sleeper sofas, they are horribly uncomfortable. Like even just to sit on. And, you know, Pops and I don't understand. Some of the family, like we have family get-togethers at their house, but they have nowhere comfortable to sit. So it's like, why do we want to go to their house? We're just going to be uncomfortable the whole time we're there. Makes sense, right?
Your own chairs.
I've done that before. Actually, yeah. We had a LAN party kind of at a brother's house. I took a camping chair, set that up in his kitchen. I didn't care. You betcha. But yeah, I don't understand not having like comfortable. I don't know. So you don't stay and hang a lot. It's not a fast food restaurant, Jacob. Jeez. I mean, that's not a bad theory, though. Not a terrible theory. Okay, buddy's done. Roller's done down there. I should go move him. But I don't have a pickup truck here, so.
Where you need to move to?
You want to put him in 8?
Sure.
You gonna casually walk down there?
I'm gonna get down there one way or the other.
I feel like your high-speed running is kind of defeating the purpose of not tabbing. Just saying.
I cannot do it if you want.
I don't know. Where's Bear? Bear will be the deciding factor.
Okay. Well, he's not here, so therefore I'm gonna keep.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
I mean, I could out you. I saw you earlier.
Not on stream.
I saw you earlier.
I wasn't on stream doing it. Shush you.
And for those reasons, I'm gonna keep running.
Yeah. Still takes a while to run. Yeah, but it don't take near as long as. I mean, you're going like over 100 miles an hour, aren't you?
No, he's probably only going 20.
No.
No, I passed the international truck going full speed on the highway.
Yeah. He's flying. Don't give me that 20-mile-an-hour grief.
But I'm not tabbing.
You have a point.
Yeah, he's abiding by the rules.
I think we're stretching the rule here a little bit.
No.
In fairness, I don't know if the no tabbing was for everybody or if it was just for me. I think it was for
everybody. Like it was just for you.
I think it was for everybody. I could be wrong. Because, like, when Dan joined, we made sure to tell him, like, don't tab. Oh, I do have a semi-truck here I could run over there with. It's fine. It's all good. Or something like that. I have so much fertilizing to do, by the way. It's alright. We'll get it done eventually. Bear's been on the server more than since day one, yeah. Bear was in here Tuesday, like all day with me. Or for a couple hours anyway. Yeah, he was here. He's definitely been here. Yeah, he was here Tuesday a bunch. He was here like 2.5, 3 hours on Tuesday. Yeah, something like that. You know, while he was working. Actually, he left because he had to go do some tractoring. That's what it was. He had to do some tractoring in the neighborhood. Yeah, big tractor guy, you know. Or something like that. Tony, we decided in August, if the weather works out, we're going to do some plowing.
Oh, yeah?
When Bear comes out here, yeah. By the way, it's happening.
Really?
He booked his flight and his hotel the other day.
No kidding.
It's happening, yeah.
I didn't know he was, like, coming to town. I just figured he was coming to... Huh. That's
He's
cool.
coming in on Thursday and leaving Sunday.
So, like, is he...
It's happening.
So, like, is he riding with us to the farm show?
I don't know about that yet. I don't know. Not sure the logistics and, like, because there's some other things that might happen still. But we'll see. Nothing else has been set in stone. But Barry is coming to the farm show.
You just tell me when and where I need to be somewhere.
Yes. I think what I want is, like, because he comes in Thursday, right?
Uh-huh.
So, like, we have to get to Gus's. Plus, I think it'd be kind of cool just to, like, kind of drive around, you know, our town, St. Louis, kind of give him the $3 tour, right?
So it sounds like I need to take off work Friday.
Thursday.
Thursday and Friday?
I don't know yet. I'm not sure. But I was thinking it'd be cool for, like, Pops, because Pops is a pretty good tour guide, right?
Uh-huh.
And that way, like, because, like, there's definitely needs to be some time at the farm, some tractoring. But what I was thinking is, like, we maybe go to St. Louis on Thursday, like, kind of shortly after he gets here.
Uh-huh.
And then go to the farm later in the day, because, like, you don't want to be in St. Louis later in the day because traffic.
Yeah, that's why you don't want to be in St. Louis during that.
Well, I don't want to be there at night. But you want to go to St. Louis, like, around noon. You know, because that's when Gus's is going to be, like, hot and fresh.
Uh-huh.
And then, like, go to the farm in the afternoon. And then I think we're going to hit, like, an Italian spot for dinner, which, of course, you're more than welcome. Like, Thursday, probably.
You can't pay, Tony.
Yeah, I'll pay for that meal. Don't worry about that.
So this is going to... Hold on. I need to go... Okay,
he's getting his day planner out, chat.
So it's going to be... The farm show is the 13th through the 17th. So he'd be here the 14th through the 17th.
Something like that, yeah.
So I need to take off the 14th and the 15th.
Sure. Why not?
How am I gonna word that one?
Boss, I have glaucoma. Boss, I need 2 days off when it's hot and we're not doing anything anyway. I don't know.
You got a friend coming in?
Do you have vacation time?
Yeah.
And you don't need, you just say you want to take a vacation day. You don't need an excuse, do you?
No, but the way the spring goes, we'll probably still be working then.
Do you need a doctor's note?
Yeah, can you write me a doctor's note?
I got you. Where's my crayons?
Dr. Plow.
Dr. Plow.
Hey, so,
That's messed up. Dr. Plow. Yeah, you guys, some PC family coming to town. Here you go. Oh, man. Nah, you can make it happen. It'll be fun. I hadn't thought about you taking extra days off, but hey, shoot, why not?
I mean, if you want me there, if not, I can go to work.
I don't mind you. You're always welcome.
No, you can go to work.
I tell you what, I'll do like I do in Farm Sim. I won't ride with you. I'll just run along with the truck.
Oh, okay.
I can't, but I'm not tabbing. You know,
You'll
Can't
dev tool your boots in real life. And
Hold on, where's my tilde key?
Wait, your boots have a tilde key? Bro.
That's how I get my magic boots.
You got them boots with the USB port, right? Get your keyboard, plug it right in. You know, they have them boots with the fur. He's got the boots with the USB port. Anyway, that's all I can say about that. I need to change that, by the way, chat. Oh, goodness. But yeah, no, you're more than welcome to come hang out. As far as I'm concerned, I don't know if, I mean, Bear might say different, but
Well, Bear can just kick rocks. He's coming to my neck of the woods.
it's like he's the guest, you know? Or wait, he is. Oh, man.
That's still a long ways away.
But yeah, I want to go to, you know my favorite pizza place.
Oh, buddy, I'm there.
But like their OG location.
Uh-huh.
And like, you know, get all the carbs. So. All the toasted ravioli.
For sure.
You betcha. So, stuff like that. It'll be fun. It will be fun.
I'm down.
And then Saturday for the farm show, we definitely need to make sure to get there nice and early. Because, you know, being that Bear's never been to the show, I want to give him the full experience, right?
Uh-huh.
So they only do the horse stuff in the morning, right? You know this. So we need to make sure we get there plenty early for the horse and mule demonstrations.
Now, you still rent a golf cart, right?
Yeah, we got two. We might get a third one too. I'm not sure.
Should I still bring a side by side?
Yeah. Oh yeah. So my uncle's planning on being at the show.
Okay, so you're gonna give him.
Basically, yeah, he's gonna get a golf cart. It'll be uncle and some friend of his. Because he needs somebody to drive him to the show. See, uncle doesn't drive that far anymore, so he's hoping to find some farming buddy or somebody to bring him to the show that day.
I should be getting a 4-seater, so
Yeah, that's fine.
work.
We can convoy. Should we get walkie-talkies?
Can I get a Midland Radio sponsor us?
Chrisabit91 just resubscribed for 9 months. 9 months? Wow. That's long enough to plant and grow a full corn crop. Keep up the great entertainment at Puma Plow.
Yeah.
Thanks for always answering my questions and engaging with chat as often as you do.
Chris, thanks for the 9-month resub. I do appreciate it, man. And no problem. Anytime, I enjoy it. I enjoy answering questions. I was talking to Plugger about that last night. It's like, I really do enjoy it. It's fun. So yeah, I do appreciate the resub, man. But you know, we should go get like Dollar General, like the cheapest walkie-talkies we can find, Zach.
I just want you to know something, John.
Yeah.
Like, if everything goes to plan and I get that 4-seater,
Yeah.
me, you, Bear, Pops, we're going through the Dairy Queen drive-thru.
That's fine.
It's gonna have to happen.
I'm down. We'll park the golf cart somewhere, take the keys out, and zoom on, dude. I'm here for it. We're gonna park in that other parking lot too, because we're gonna have a trailer.
I'm so excited. I wish it wasn't like 2 months away.
I know, right? Yeah. Hopefully it's just not 1,000 degrees like it has been lately, you know?
I'd like to go to more than just that show, but
Yeah, Pops and I were kind of talking about going to that smaller show.
I wish Rantoul wasn't so far away.
Yeah.
And like Farm Progress would be cool, but like that's all new stuff.
Okay, Tony, we'll just have to be in a Discord call all day. All of us will get our phones in Discord and we can just be in Discord. Even if we're in the same golf cart. Discord on the phone in the shirt pocket all day. Thoughts?
Are you not going to wear your fishing shirt or your fishing deal?
Oh, I hadn't thought about that. I don't know.
Let's
that shirt's a little extra, to be honest. I don't know if I want to go in public wearing it.
Let's get us some Midland radios.
Midlands? They're expensive, aren't they?
Can we mount a 2-way on a rented golf cart?
You know, I was actually thinking the other day. Somebody in chat said that we should live stream the farm show, right?
Okay.
So I was thinking, like, God, what all would it actually take to like go over there and live stream that, right? Because you'd probably want some kind of like, okay, if you're gonna just use a phone, but that's boring. So I'm like, okay, a tiny PC, maybe a couple cameras you could mount on the roof of the golf cart. You know, maybe you'd have to have a monitor. You'd have to have Starlink probably. But then if you want to park under the shade tree, I don't know how well Starlink would work. So you'd probably have to have a second golf cart for the Starlink and leave it out, you know, in the sun. I'm like, or you could just turn your phone on, you know. But that was it was funny. So, but yeah, like take a rented golf cart and just modify it real fast in the parking lot. No big deal. It'd be fine. It'll buff. It would be funny though. But I have no plans on live streaming the farm show, for the record. The farm show is time to hang out and enjoy and not honestly not live stream. So it's yeah, it's a good time. But I'm sure there'll be some Instagram and some Discord photo/videos. So I'm sure that will happen that day. It usually does. It'll probably be like, you know, the big steam engine going past. Because it doesn't get old seeing a 150 horsepower steam engine drive past you. Or 100 horsepower. 100 and 110, yeah. It doesn't get old seeing that kind of stuff. So I like it. All right, last pass for field 6. Let's go. Fireman, is that like new farm stuff? Because the shows we're talking about are old, like antique farm stuff. Which I'm here for it. And I really like the size of the Pinkneyville show. It's not the biggest show ever, but you can see everything in a day. And you can really enjoy it because it's not the biggest show ever. At least that's my my thoughts on it. Although the Renner show, that one's really good too. It's a different type of show though.
I wish I was every year too.
Dude, right?
I'm just talking about farm shows.
That'll be sick next year.
Hey Tony, speaking of shows, are you gonna come to the Farm Progress show?
No.
I don't know.
There's no shot, is there?
Are you going, Trent?
Yeah.
What day are you going?
Usually the first or second day.
Hold on, let me look at the can. Hold on.
Like, hang on now.
When is this?
August 26th, 27th, and 28th. So Tuesday to Thursday.
I have to take more time off work.
Decatur's not just super far away.
It's what, about 2 hours? I think so. I mentioned something to Pops. He was not enthusiastic about it. So.
He wasn't about it, huh?
No.
Well, there you go, Tony. You can pick up Johnny and.
Yeah, that would be a road trip. I think Tony would probably kick me out of the whip because of all the out-of-pocket comments I tend to make. So.
Okay, John, just go ahead and pencil that in for that day.
Because for those of you that don't know, when Tony and I are hanging out, especially if it's just two of us, I like to make out-of-pocket comments because it makes Tony squirm. So.
He does a really good job of making me uncomfortable.
Yeah. Like that one at Pumpkin Day a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. That one was so funny. It wasn't even that out of pocket. It was the truth.
About 2 hours and 15 minutes.
What? Oh, to get to the farm shop?
Yeah, take 55 to Springfield and head east.
That's not terrible. But that also means you're spending 4 hours just to commute that day. Minimum, you know. So if you got a 2 hour drive there and a 2 hour drive back, how much time are you really going to spend at the show?
I'm just going to stay at Trent's house.
That's like more.
I was going to say, that's another...
An hour and a half?
Yeah, basically, without giving exact location. Yeah.
Yeah, roughly. And the wrong way from here, you know?
Yeah, Tony, it's, yeah, basically an hour and
Holy
15
jump.
minutes, give or take.
Tony,
What?
did you break it?
No.
It says saving, but I am locked up.
I can still move.
What the hell? Why can you move? Get yourself out of cheater mode. That's what's going on.
Fine.
I can move now. We're good. That was very...
It's basically just...
Oh my
much
goodness.
just-
This is running. This is so slow. How am I supposed to get anywhere?
That's why we have pickup trucks.
You know, you can just hit tilde and fix that.
Wait, did I just fertilize that entire field and it didn't actually fertilize?
What,
Are
6?
you kidding
No,
me?
You applied first stage.
First stage was already applied, wasn't it?
You applied it.
Oh, okay. That's the one field. Oh, so I got to do that again?
Yeah.
Oh, brother.
Ugh. I thought it was second stage. My bad. That's the one field that didn't get fertilized before it got worked. Okay. I thought I just did that entire field for no reason. I was about to cry. Not really. It would just give Tony more time to do contracts. Right?
You bet.
Do you have contracts you can't even go do right now? 77?
I'm just getting ready to start that one.
Okay. I gotcha. Yeah, but no, Pop, we might go to that other show. The only thing is, Pops isn't like about walking around that much anymore, especially in the heat.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if that other show, that like small localer one. Localer? Yeah, I said that. I don't know if they allow like side-by-sides. Because it's not that big of an area where the show actually is. Oh, yeah.
There actually is another smaller one that we could go to, too.
Okay.
Actually,
The next that DLC, it's okay. I did like it as a combine. I didn't really care for the rest of it, but for combining, it was nice because it has a large capacity. So I plan on using it in the future. I mean, I probably will at some point. I have no plans as of right now to use it on like a specific map. But I wouldn't be surprised if I use it eventually just for the combine part. I probably won't use the rest of the system. But as a combine, yeah, I enjoyed it. Yeah, sure did. It was all right. But yeah, it is.
This other one's in September.
It is a little pricey, yeah, but the capacity is what makes it great for combining. So send me a link, Tony, if you got one, without saying too much on the internets. Just saying. There's a mod. Trent, there's a mod to put the Nexat head on. Sorry, the Macdon head on the Nexat?
Yeah.
Oh, the pickup head.
Yeah, the pickup head.
Okay, yeah. Sorry, my bad. I was like, what are you on about? Yeah, I have seen that. It's like we missed a veil. Interesting. It happens. I have seen the mod. I haven't used it. I think that would look really goofy, but I mean, there's nothing wrong with goofy, right? Nothing wrong with that at all. Oh, I didn't know that was a thing, Tony.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't heard of that one.
There's a farmer that we do a little bit of work, or actually some work for, and he kind of runs it. So.
Oh. Oh, Facebook's already locked me out. Okay. I didn't even get to look at a picture. Do they allow side-by-sides?
I don't know.
Well, in the one picture I did see, there was a side-by-side. So I'm going to assume they do. So that's good, right?
Something like that.
All right. Oh, goodness. Goodness. So much fertilizing. Are you done with contracts yet?
I think so. What do you need me to do, boss?
Grab our fertilizer spreader and help me spread fertilizer?
Sure.
I know it's only the little guy, so you'll probably want a tender of some kind to go with you. Conveyal or the little one in the shed.
What fields do I got to do?
You want to head down to the small fields, so like 2, 3 down there.
We got to do 7 too, or no?
No, 7 actually needs to be mowed if we get to it. But yeah.
Do you want to hire that while we fertilize?
Actually, there's some science I want to do on that.
Okay.
The Nexat's fine for combining. I don't care for it for anything else. But for combining, it's nice because of the large capacity you can hold the world. So for that, I like it. I don't have any plans to use it on this map, but I'm sure I'll use it at some point. So yeah. I'm sure it'll get used somewhere along the line. If I had to guess. But that's okay. Yeah, if you go there, and then maybe when you get done over there, head back this way. I don't know if I'll be still going or I'll have this done by then. We'll see. Leaving on a vacation in 13 days. Sick. What's a vacation?
I'm going on one in August.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm going to a farm show.
That's about... Okay, fair play. I am too. One day.
I'd really like to go to a lot more. It's just,
Yeah. I'd like to go to that one that's like it's somewhere in Illinois, but it's like north of Pinckneyville somewhere. Remember that guy was talking about it?
you remember what town it's in?
No, I don't. I don't, but I think it's like the weekend after Pinckneyville or something. So he talked about like he was taking his tractors from Pinckneyville up to the other show.
You ought to bring some tractors one year in Pinckneyville.
In trailer first. And not like a little dinky one.
Yeah.
Is it that show that's in Rantoul?
No, it wasn't that far away. It's like somewhere just north of 55 in Illinois, not too far from Pinckneyville. It's like an hour away from Pinckneyville or something.
I know the Rantoul one is.
Oh yeah, that one's great.
Has all the old equipment, harvesting, plowing.
Yeah, so that show moves. That's in Iowa every other year. So when that show's in Iowa, that's when that Tom Renner guy has his show in Illinois.
No, Rantoul is always in Rantoul. You're talking about like Farm Progress.
Rantoul's not always in Rantoul, is it?
Yeah, Farm Progress is the one
Farm
in Iowa and
Progress
then
is
Decatur.
in Iowa and Decatur.
Oh, does he only...
The
Then why does-
Rantoul one, I don't know.
But do they only do Rantoul every other year?
Maybe that's what it is then. I thought that show moved too.
No, because that's like the huge one, like the old Air Force Base.
Yeah, it's at a base.
I don't know, but I know that Renner does his show every other year, and it has something to do with that other show. Why he does his every other year.
Like you have usually all the people that are there showing off tractors, they park on the old runway.
Yeah, so like this year, he'll take a bunch of stuff to the Rantoul show. Right?
Yeah.
Is it Rantoul or what's the other one?
Rantoul.
There's another one too.
What's the name of that act? What is that, the Half Century of Progress?
Something, yeah. I don't know. Either way, Renner only has his every other year, and it kind of sucks because that show that's amazing.
It really is neat.
Absolutely amazing. If there's a helicopter next year, I'm making you take the ride, okay?
Okay.
I'm not taking the ride, but I'll make you.
Bear not will take a ride.
Pops probably do it. Maybe.
You know, Grandpa taking a helicopter ride.
Grandpa.
I'm gonna start calling him that.
The whole time Bear's in town, you should only refer to me as Dad and only refer to my dad as Grandpa.
What's up, Pops?
That would be funny. Except for Bear's probably going to listen to this and he'll know the plan. Dang it.
Cut the VOD.
Yeah, delete it from the internet like it never happened. I can make that happen. I'm not going to, but I could. You're going on a cruise to Mexico, huh? I've always thought a cruise would be fun. But then I came across some TikToks of somebody who was on the Pooh cruise, for lack of a better term.
I'm sorry, what?
It was this cruise ship that had like a fire in the engine room or something. And it was out in the middle of the Gulf, and they had to like tow it back to, the US. And it took like 4 or 5 days or something from the fire to when they could tow this thing all the way back. But like the water systems didn't work on the boat. So they literally had bags that they could number 2 in, tie it shut, and like pile it up in the corner of the room.
That is awful.
Yeah, and like they were like they didn't feed them much, but they did have open bar every day apparently on the boat.
I'm in.
So this person was like, there was nothing else to do but sit around and get drunk every day. She goes, all the adults were trashed and vomiting everywhere.